So today I'm calling it a push day. So this is a strategy that trainers often use, or anybody that's trying to improve their physical abilities or health. It's kind of nice to keep a moderate pace through 4 or 5 days of the week, and then have a couple days where you increase the intensity and ask a little bit more of your body. But we don't want to do that every single day of the week, or even 4 or 5 times. Our body will adjust, and then we just have to keep increasing the intensity all the time. But if we have about 2 push days every week, you can really start to see an improvement and a change in your body and your physical abilities. So that's the method behind a push day. So that's what I'm going for today with you. So I'm going to ask you to push yourself a little harder. But if you feel like today doesn't fit for a push day for you, if you're just feeling a little bit sluggish today, or if you're having some kind of issue that you need to hold off, don't feel the pressure. I want everybody to make their own decisions on what is best for their body. We'll start warming up. Just a march, right, left, swinging the arms, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest, draw the belly button in, nice tall spine, crown of the head reaching up to the ceiling. Let's lift the shoulders. It's right, left, 4, 3, squeeze, elbow up, right, left, right, left. Now big arm circles, follow your hand with your eyes, twisting through the torso. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, really stretch. 1, tap the foot, right, left, swing the arms front and back. Stretching down the front of the legs. Keep the chest lifted and out to the side, right, left. That's it. Looking good, everybody. Are you breathing? You might feel your breath start to pick up. 2, 1, take the heels back. Open and close the arms. Open, close. Open, close. Wide cross. Good. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Take the arms a little further back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it to a march. Whoops. That's it. Take it to a march. We're going to take it out, in. Here we go. Out, in. Keep the arms pumping wide, narrow. Good. 2 more. Hold this one out. Lift the knees up. Pump the arms. 4, 3, 2, double tap. Double. 4, 3, 2. Reach the arm overhead. Stretch. Now it's just a little tap with the foot. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Take it across. Reach across. Good. So you're getting a little twist through the torso. Feel more of a stretch in your back as you reach. 4, 3, 2, and take it back to a march. We're going to take it to a V-step. Out, in. Front and back. Here we go. Front, back. Right, left, right, left. Out, out, in. 2 more. Last one, switch sides. Left, left. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slow it down. Shake it out. We're going to take a little stretch. Plant your right heel down into the floor. Shift the hips back. Sink back into the hips. Nice stretch down the back of the right leg. Let's circle out the wrist. Reach the right arm up, circle, and take it the other way. And bring that arm in. Right foot down, left foot back. Pressing into this left foot. Left heel. You can press your body forward to deepen the stretch. Yes. Bring the torso a little more upright. We're going to stretch the side body, reaching up. Right, left. 4, 3, higher and higher. Good. Other side. Left leg out. Circle the wrist. And the other way. Plant the left foot down, right foot back. Sink into this. Press the heel a little deeper. Bring the torso upright. Lift the arms. Left, right, left, right. Like you're climbing a rope. Reach higher. And 2, 1. Rest. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. I just need to fix my phone. I keep having things come in. I didn't tell it do not disturb. There we go. So this is what we're going to do. Our first set, we're going to focus on form, and we're just going to get the motions down. We're going to work for 45 seconds with a 15-second rest in between. Then the second time through, I'm going to ask you to increase your intensity. There's several different ways you can increase your intensity. You can make it faster. You can increase the pace. You can grab heavier weights and increase the load. Or you can increase the range of motion sometimes. So, for example, I mean, not on everything, but for example, if we're doing a side bend and the first time through, you're just kind of leaning side to side, but then the second time through, you're really gonna reach. Okay, so something like that. Or a squat, you might just squat shallow at first, and then the second time through, get nice and deep. So everyone can pick for themselves what's gonna work best to increase the intensity, speed, load, or range of motion. All right. The first one, I got to get my timer ready. 2 options. It's a deadlift. You can do a deadlift in a chair. If you choose to do a deadlift in the chair, you're going to sit on the edge, straighten out through the legs, cross the arms over your heart. You hinge forward till you're at about 90 degrees in the hips, and then squeeze on the way up. You really got to think about squeezing the back of the legs and the bum as you pull up. That's where the action is. If you're going to do a deadlift standing, weights are in front. You're going to hinge forward. See how my butt goes back just a little. Booty goes back, drawing the weights towards the toes, and then press up, okay? So you're in a chair. You're in a chair, or you have weights in front of your legs. And I'm gonna set my timer here. You might hear a beep, beep, beep. That's telling you you have 3 seconds left. I'm going to demonstrate a deadlift to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the weights down the legs. Exhale, press up through the heels. Good. Coming down, pressing up. Booty comes back just a little. Flat back, very important. Keep your abs in tight. Keep the back flat the whole time. This is what not to do. Let me just show you. This, can you see there's an arch in my back? We don't want that. Down and up. Keep it going. You have 15 seconds left. You're either in a deadlift or you're seated here. 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. 15 seconds to rest. Catch your breath. The next one is tricep kickback. Hips back, elbows high. Press the weights back. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weights back and in. You can do this in a chair too. Seated. Keep your neck nice and long. If you're standing but you feel a little pressure in your lower back, put one foot in front of the other. That'll help brace your lower back. Keep those elbows high. Elbows high. Looking good. Nice, Pam. Good, Susan. Good, Mom. Yes, Joe. Beautiful, everybody. Keep it going. You have 10 more seconds. 45 seconds is a long time for this. So if you ever feel you need to drop it and shake it out, 3, 2, 1. And that goes for all of them. If you feel like you need to shake it out or drop them, you can do that. L raise. Your arms are going to be in the shape of an L. One in front, one to the side, and then switch. Here we go. Timer's going. Those 15 seconds go by so quick. Jump in whenever you're ready. We only lift to shoulder height. Just there. Not here. Good. Lift to shoulder height. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Does this make your brain have to think just a little bit? It's good to keep the brain working too. One arm in front, one arm to the side. 6 seconds to go. Exhale. And rest. Those side bends and necks. Don't go yet. I'm just going to show you. Lean to the side. I like to hold my weights like this in between my fingers and have a long lever. You can also do this seated. Timer's going. Here we go. If you want to do this seated, make sure you're at the edge of your chair. Keep the chest lifted. Here's not what to do. Leaning like this, rounding the back, going side to side. That's going to hurt the spine. We want to take care of the spine. So nice tall back. Every time you come up to center, think about lengthening tall. Remember this first time through, it's a focus on form. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to take a miniature break before we repeat those 4 moves. Grab a quick drink, catch your breath, but we want to keep the heart rate up. Do you remember the first one? Deadlifts in a chair or with weights in front of the thighs. Flat back, hinge forward and come up. I'm starting the timer. We have 10 seconds from now. Weights in front. 5, 4, 3, 2. So now, maybe you're going to go deeper to increase your intensity. You're going to reach a little further. You could probably go a little quicker, but with deadlifts, I think you need to be a little more careful when it comes to the speed. It's so easy to pull something in the lower back. So I would suggest heavier weights if you have them, but do whatever is best for you. Or you're here. Good. Actually, from what I see, nobody has the chair option, so I'm going to keep doing this. Good. Flat back, and oh, we have a rest. Tricep kickbacks are next. Shake out the legs. 6, 5. Go ahead and get in position. Hips back, elbows high. Press back, in, back, in. My elbows are squeezing in towards each other. So we don't want them coming out here. Pull them back, pull them in. Exhale, inhale. For lower back support, you have one foot in front of the other. Try to not move that elbow down and up. Yep, looking good, everybody. Elbow stays up high, like it's on a marionette string. Don't give it any slack. Squeeze. You can even hold it back there temporarily. Rest for 15 seconds. Next is the L raise. Front, side, 2, 1. Here we go. One arm in front, one arm at the side. You do a brief rotation in the shoulders when you're changing the direction of your arm. Knuckles come up first. Or actually, let me give you a little tip. Thumbs up first is a little bit easier on the shoulders. So you could do this if you want. Good. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 8 seconds. Then we're gonna rest for 15 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Roll out the shoulders if you need. Drop your weights. Circle them around. We're gonna go into those side bends to work the obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. So remember, you can go a little deeper, digging a little deeper into the oblique muscles. You can grab heavier weight, or you can try to pick up the pace a little. Just make sure you're breathing. Keep the shoulders relaxed, back and down. Open up through the chest. Good. We don't want to hunch forward. Keep everything open. Feel it right under the ribs. Breathe. You only have 5, 4, 2, 1, and rest. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if you heard that. Okay. Now we're going to have a little bit longer of a break. Grab a drink of water. Good job. Way to push it. Let's take a few stretches. One heel out. Shift the hips back. Hold on to a chair if you need support. Coming up, other hamstring. Good. We worked into those triceps. Arms up, palms back. Pat yourself on the back. Pull back on an elbow. Whenever you're ready, switch sides. Good. Take a little side bend. You can have a hand on the hip or rest it down on your thigh. Reach an arm up. Look up to the ceiling or look down to the floor. Swing that arm up and over, other side. Good. Reach a little further to get that stretch. You can even kind of push the hips to the side. And down. Roll the shoulders out. All right. Are you ready for the second round? Our second round has some side lunges If you want for the first set, don't use any weights and just focus on your form, and then maybe the second set you add weights. But if you're feeling up to it, start with weights right off the bat. So we're gonna do just the right side, side lunge. We're only moving the right leg. And then the second move is the left side. So those are your first two moves. Then we're gonna do a bicep curl towards the outside. I'll give you more instructions when we get to that point. And then we're gonna do a standing pike. Fingertips are gonna crisscross, touch each other, and then bring the hands towards the feet. So that's just a little preview of what's gonna come. I will restart the timer. It gives us 10 seconds to prep. So side lunge. Oh, if you need the chair, take it to the right side. And you're gonna lunge to the right, press back up to standing. Lunge to the right, press up. The booty shifts back. Let me show you from the side. Keep going. When I lunge to the right, the booty comes back. Ooh, I lost my balance. And back. Drive into the heel, push off from the heel. Or the entire outside of the right foot. Good, keep going. I'm gonna show you an option with weights. If you wanna keep the weights in, just drop them down. They straddle that right leg. 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. Now we're gonna go to the left side. If you need that chair, have it handy towards your left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step to the left. Push up. Big step. You should feel a nice stretch down the inside of this left or the right leg. Feel the action in the glutes when you sink down into that heel. Press up. Good. Keep it going. Yes. Good, Mom. Good, Susan. Nice, Pam. Good, Joe. And up. Good. On the left leg. 10 seconds to go. You got it. Focus on your form. Don't rush it. 2, 1. Rest. Outer bicep curls. Don't go yet. Just watch. You're going to turn so your armpits face the outside. Not your armpits, your elbow pits. And then you're going to curl up and down. I call them elbow pits. I don't think that's the official name, but that's what I call them. Here we go. Timer's on. So it's a little rotation in the shoulder. Shoulders turning out slightly. We're hitting some angles of the bicep that we might not normally hit when we're curling up center. Keep the chest tall. Draw the belly button in. Keep a slight bend in the knee or even one foot in front of the other to help protect that lower back. Good. You probably have your elbows close to your side. That's great. Rest. 15 seconds to rest. Set down the weights. Our next move is a standing pike. Arms up, pick a leg out, hands come to the feet. 45 seconds is going, but I'm going to show you another option. If standing is too much, you're going to sit, keep a knee bent. See how my abs come in? And there's a rounding through the back. Coming up nice and tall. In between each rep, reach up nice and tall. Or you're here. Remember, we're focusing this first round on just activating the muscles, feeling it where we need to feel it. The second time around, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we'll pause it. The second time around on those ones, go ahead and grab a drink while I'm talking. You might be able to crunch a little bit closer with your feet and your hands. or go quicker. Okay, we're not gonna let ourselves cool down too much right here. We're about to start our second time through. Back to those side lunges. If you didn't use weights the first time, you might be able to use it now, even light weights. But if you feel you need a chair, then use that. Always be safe. Safer is better. We don't want any injuries. We want to keep functioning to our highest quality for as long as possible. I'm starting the timer, but we have about 12 seconds. I'm gonna kill myself tripping over my chair. I keep moving it. 5, 4, 3, we're gonna lunge to the right. Here we go, 45 seconds on the clock. Now, sink low and then really push off. Get deep and push. So make it a little more dynamic. It's a burst. Explode off of that right foot. Keep this left leg straight. The left knee doesn't bend. Keep the chest open. Shoulder blades are pushed back. Good. Yes, keep that nice big push. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to shake it out. If you need a little inner thigh stretch, you can take a little stretch. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, go to the left. Sink down, push off that foot. Booty way back. Okay, we think of these like tail or headlights. Shine your headlights behind you. Shine them on the wall behind you. Keep that chest lifted. Draw the shoulder blades back. And I hope you're breathing. To me, this is cardiovascular. My breath is picking up. 10 seconds. You should still be able to talk, but in short sentences. 2, 1, rest. Do whatever you need to do to recover. Grab a drink whenever you need. We're gonna turn the elbows out, elbow pits out, palms out. 2, 1, go. Curl, uncurl. So maybe you can grab a heavier weight for this set. Here's another way that you can increase the intensity. Take away the stability by removing your elbows just slightly from your side. All the way extended, all the way curl. Down and up. Maybe you can pick up the pace. Pump it out. You have 10 seconds. Yes. Good, Susan. Good, Pam. 3, 2, 1. Last one. The standing pike. Connect your fingertips if you can. If you can't, leave them apart. Long legs or bent knees. Timer's going 45 seconds. You can do this in a chair if you like. Now, it's like someone's punching you in the gut. Really brace those abs. Or imagine I came behind you and I pulled my arm around you and pulled you back. Long lever or short lever with the knee bent. That can go for your arms too. If your shoulders are getting tired, just bring the elbows down a little. Relieve some of the tension on your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Time for a drink. Time to let our heart rate come down just a little. I'm unmuting you for a moment. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
Sounds like you're pushing it.
Breath.
You're pushing out of breath. Beautiful. Heart rate is up. Muscles are working. All right. Any questions? General? Okay. All right. Grab one more sip. Oh, let's take a few quick stretches. Ooh, I just splashed myself with my water. Muting you again. Let's take the feet nice and wide. Shift over to the right. Good. Shift over to the left. Nice and easy. Come back up. Bring the feet together. Open the arms. Reach the fingertips back. Open through the chest, stretching down the biceps. Good. And a little cat-cow. Take the feet about shoulder width apart. Hands come on the thighs. Arch the back, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, looking up. You can also do this seated in a chair. Inhale, then exhale. And roll up, stacking the vertebrae one at a time as you come up. Head is the last thing to come up. Okay, the next one. Some of you are comfortable, I think, going all the way to the floor. So if you're comfortable going to the floor, you might want a mat. Some of you might want to stay up a little higher and use a chair. So just be patient with me while I zigzag from the floor to the chair as we're going through them. I'll try to spit out the instructions as quickly as I can. Actually, maybe before we get going, I'm going to give you a few previews so you have a better idea of what's coming. The first one is a bird dog. So if you're on the mat, it's going to be a little more intense. You're going to have shoulders right over the wrists, hips right over the knees. You're going to reach opposite hand, opposite arm, and we're going to alternate right and left. Okay, if you feel like you're not quite stable enough for that, just do one leg or do one arm at a time. You can do this from a chair. You're going to place your hands on the chair, flatten through the back, reach opposite leg, opposite arm, switching every time. That's your first move. Your second move, if you're on the floor, you're going to have weights in your hand, elbows out to the side. You're going to push up for the chest, pressing up. Or you're going to do it from a chair, but take yourself to a little bit of an inclined position. Back is on the chair, on the top of the chair. Shift your butt towards the front of the chair. Press up overhead, or not overhead, sorry, over the chest. Don't go over your head, just above the chest. Then our last move, it's the same move, but first we're gonna do it on the right and then we're gonna do it on the left. From the chair, you're gonna keep your left foot planted on the floor, extend your right leg out. Similar to the pike that we did, but we're going a little bit more towards the outside. If longer levers are too hard, bend the elbows, bend the knees. From the floor, you're going to keep one foot planted and you're going to crunch up and down, coming up slightly at an angle. Okay, bird dog. So you're on hands and knees or hands on a chair. No time to waste. This will take us about 8 seconds and that's perfect because we have about 10 minutes left in class. Oh my goodness. I might have to cut us short. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, Opposite hand, opposite leg. Reach it out, drop it down. Now, I'm going to exaggerate what not to do. Don't arch the back and round the back. Okay, that's a little exaggerated, but keep the back still. I like to imagine you're on a white carpet and you have a glass of red wine on your back. Don't spill that glass of red wine, all right? Keep the back nice and still. Reach it out, in, out, in, or out, in. 3, 2, 1. Chest press. Grab your weights. Roll over onto your back, or you're in a chair in an inclined position. 2, 1, go. Press over your chest. Elbows out to the side. Squeeze at the top. Lower and press. Go at a nice, steady pace. If you're on the mat, keep your lower back pressed into the floor. Yes, Susan, perfect. Press and lower. 20 seconds to go. I'm just gonna change my view of you guys. Keep it going. Yes, Joe, I see your hands popping up at least. You too, Mom. Good, keep it going, ladies. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you have 15 seconds to rest. I'm gonna prep you for this next one. You can crunch up and down. You can keep it lower. 3, 2, 1. Here's the option from the chair. Good. Angled slightly towards the side. Keep breathing. We're just doing the right side for 45 seconds. Then we'll do the left side. I keep bending my knee. Here we go. This is the proper way, if you can manage it. Bent knee is fine if that's what you need to do. 10 seconds to go. 5, 2, 1, rest. So you know what to do. Now we're just going to do the other side. Catch your breath. You can even take a little stretch if you want. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Remember, we're focusing on form. You want to feel it in this left side. Second time around, you'll be increasing the speed or increasing the range of motion. You could possibly add a light weight, but I think for this move, it would end up affecting your shoulder more than your abs. So I'm not concerned about you adding a dumbbell. Make sure you're breathing. Big exhale, 3, 2, 1. Good, brief rest. I'm just gonna pause it for a moment and give you a few more seconds to grab a drink. But since we're getting close to the end of class, I'm gonna have us push on. We have bird dog next. If you would like, grab some weights, reach the weights out as you lift. Here we go, timer is ticking. Remember, don't spill that wine glass. Reach up through the back of the legs, squeeze the bum. You can always do just the legs or just the arms. Pull the belly button in nice and tight. Now think about lengthening. Get the legs out long, get the arms out long, whether you're using the chair or you're on the floor. 5, 4, 3, and rest. Chest press in the chair or on the floor. If you're in the chair, start at the front, hinge back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. If you're on the mat, press your lower back down. Pull the belly button into the spine. Good. I see arms pressing up. Keep it going. Exhale to press. Inhale to lower. I'm going to come up just to show you. If you want to increase the intensity, crisscross when you're pressing over your chest. Gives it a little tighter squeeze in the pecs. Cross. 3, 2, 1. Crunches. I call them alligator crunches because it looks like an alligator mouth opening and closing. Here we go. Whether you're on the floor or in the chair, your left knee is bent, your right leg is extended, or if you need it a little easier, elbow to knee. And remember, the second time through, we're trying to increase the intensity. Maybe you can really chop it out. Keep it going. I'm going to switch to the floor. 12 seconds. 8, 2, 1, rest. Hey guys, this is our last move. Last thing we got to do, and then we're going to cool down. Bend your right knee, straighten your left. If you can, extend that left arm up and crunch it in. Here we go. Crunch and open. Squeeze, extend. So, how can you increase your intensity? Can you go faster? Can you squeeze a little deeper into that contraction? Really push out with that breath. That breath will help draw the abs in. Push it, push it. This is a push day. Good. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Woo! All right. Catch your breath. We will cool down in a chair. So grab a drink. I'm going to pause my music here and transition to some lighter music. Music a little more conducive to cooling down. All right. Let's see, can you see me? I think you can see me well enough. Good. From here, let's pivot towards the right. Right knee is in front. Drop this left knee directly below the hips. Take the left arm, circle it back, and circle it front. Rest the left hand on your right leg. Open through the chest, square up the shoulders with the hips, and lean back. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Coming upright, let this left knee draw to the floor. Right forearm on the chair back, left arm up and over. Side bend. And swing that left arm up and over. Pivot towards the center. Pivot on the left foot. Gentle pressure on the inside of the legs. I'm still letting my heart rate come down. Anybody else still trying to catch up with the breath? Good. And sitting upright, turn towards the left. Drop the left knee down, or sorry, right knee down. Circle the right arm back. Get in that full range of motion and take it forward. Square up the shoulders over the hips, lean back. Coming upright, left forearm on the chair back. Raise the right arm up and over. Take the right arm down, pivot on the right foot. Keep the legs out wide, drop the right forearm to the right leg, left arm reaches up. Look up to the ceiling, past your hand. Turn the head, look down to the floor. Facing the front, head comes to neutral, then lift up. Left forearm on the left leg, right arm up. Reach it up. I hope you feel very proud of yourself, very accomplished. That was not an easy workout. Turn the head down to the floor. Keep the breath flowing. Facing the front, swing that right arm up and over. Heel toe, walk the feet in. Shift back, reach the right foot out, hinge forward. I know we're past our time, I think, so if anybody needs to just log off, that's okay. I won't be offended. Reach the right arm up, circle the wrist, and take it the other way. Stretch the palm up and down, wiggle the fingers. Bring that right arm in, cross the right foot, either over the left ankle or bring it just above the knee. You can flex the foot, it'll help protect the knee. Hinge forward. Some of you need to be careful of your hips, so you should stay down here. Coming up, grab under the right leg, circle the ankle, and reverse. Point, flex, point, flex. Drop that down, left leg out, hinge forward. Reach the left arm up, circle the wrist. Other way. Palm up flat, fingertips down, wiggle the fingers. Draw it in, left foot crosses over the right. You're here or up here. If you're up here, excuse me, you can kind of help turn the knee out. Brace it there. Feeling a stretch down here in the glutes. Coming up, grab under the left leg, circle the ankle. Other way. Point, flex, point, flex. Place the feet solid on the floor, arms up, palms back. Pat yourself on the back. Pull back on the elbows if you choose. Switch whenever you're ready. Hands on the back, arms up, palms front. Swing it up and back. Keep lifting. Relaxing the shoulders, even though we're stretching the shoulders, we don't want them up here. Draw them down as you lift the hands. Turn the palms inward. If you can grab a hold of your chair, then let the chest reach forward. Let the shoulders fall back. Stretching into the chest. Release the hands, then sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them front. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Head up, left ear to the left shoulder. Take the head back up. Draw a line with your nose and take the chin down. Inhale, lift your head as you exhale. Nice, 3 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Last time. And let it go. Beautiful job. Good. unmuting you. All right, everybody. Excellent job. And if it's as humid at your house as it is at mine, it was no trouble working up a sweat.
No,
Not at all.
hi, Susan.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hope to see you Friday.
Great work.
Great. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, really good.
Awesome. Good. Great. So we'll see you Friday. And also, if anybody ever has any requests or suggestions of what any other things to do in the workouts, things that you're looking for, let me know. I love hearing your suggestions and ideas.
Okay.
So we'll see you Friday, I hope. So long.
Bye.